Hi guys, it's Danny. So tonight we're gonna make stuffed peppers, my style. So I'm gonna show you guys what I bought because I was told that I do not do a good video with showing you guys exactly how I make the things I make and what's inside. So this time we're gonna do things different.
Shout out Gina.
I'm gonna show you guys the ingredients first, and then you guys are gonna come with me step by step as I prepare the meal. So for stuffed peppers, obviously the main ingredient would be peppers. So I bought 6 of these green bell peppers. And then it depends on what you want to put inside the bell peppers. Everyone has their own thing and what they put. So what I'm gonna use is ground beef, like everyone makes. So here's some ground beef, and I'm also gonna put some cube steak. So as everyone knows, cube steak is very chewy, and in order for it to be tender, you have to cook it for like a long time for it to be nice and tender. So I'm gonna probably cook the cube steak first, and then I'm gonna add the ground beef, and I'm also gonna be putting bacon. So we got lots of meat here. And then we're gonna add some much needed Italian cheeses, which is like Parmesan, provolone, mozzarella, Asiago, all the good cheeses, because you wanna add some cheese. And then you're gonna break it off with some sauce. But because I'm like, you know, a little bit of Spanish influence, I'm gonna make it with some beans. So with the rice and the meat and the beans with the sauce, it should be really good. You also need your key things like onions and garlic. And then when you're mixing everything together, you add some handy dandy Worcestershire sauce to add a good flavor to mix everything. So we'll see how it comes out. Okay, so you want to chop up at least 1 onion, and I'm going to say about like 2 of these. Okay, so you want the onions and the garlic to be really finely chopped because you don't want to get little pieces. Like, well, not little pieces. You don't want to get huge pieces in your meat. I'm going to add all of my onions and garlic to the bowl. Next thing you want to do is deal with your bell peppers. So you have to make sure you get like nicely sized bell peppers so it gives you enough space in the inside to fill them up. So you want to chop off the top like that, and then you want to scoop in the inside because you don't need this part. You want to remove that, and you want to try to grab all of these things that are in here so that you have a nice hollow pepper. Just try to cut it all up. It's a pretty serious job. Okay, so it should be nice and pretty hollow, and then you're gonna rinse it all out so you can clean it. Okay, and now you have a nice hollow bell pepper. So my bell peppers are nice and cleaned out and ready to go. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna keep them on the side, but for now I'm just gonna get my pan ready. So what I do suggest is that you grab some Pam to coat the bottom of your pan just so that they cook nicely and they don't stick, so it's easy to clean. But also I would just place them nicely on the pan. You guys can see, just like this, before we're going to use them again, and just spray through them really fast. They're nice. So now I'd like to start the rice and the bean sauce and cook the meat because they all have to be prepared and ready before I can stuff my peppers. the water is slowly evaporating, so our rice is looking pretty good. So I lowered the heat on the rice because the water all evaporated, and now I covered it so that it can cook all thoroughly. So it should look like this. Okay, so I'm going to start my bean sauce. So you usually need a meat, which I'm going to use bacon. Obviously, you know, you need beans. You need some sauce. We're not going to use the entire can, but we're going to use some because you need a little bit of this sauce to create the base. And then you're going to use a packet of sazon, some adobo, some garlic powder, some onion powder, some black pepper, some oregano, and some parsley. I only cook them about halfway because you don't want them to be really crunchy, but you want them to be like a little crunchy. So in the same skillet that I had the bacon in, the cubed steak, I'm going to put that in first because that takes longer. I'm going to rip it up like more than it already was because it's like in literally little cube steak. So I'm letting it brown. I'm going to let it cook a little bit, and then we're going to add the, now I'm going to add the ground beef. Cooking and almost brown. So we're going to wait till it browns. And meanwhile, I'm about to start my beans in here, and our rice is nice and ready. Okay, so I'm about to start my bean sauce. So I'm going to coat the bottom of the pot with a little bit of olive oil. And I'm going to let it get hot. So we're going to put it on a medium. And while it's getting hot, you usually want to prepare your veggies. So the veggies for my bean sauce are some green peppers, some onions, and some garlic. So let's let it get hot. I'm going to preheat the oven to 350. You're also going to add your bacon. So I'm just going to cut up this bacon. And then while this is cooking, so I'm going to add a packet of sazon. And I'm going to add a nice amount of the adobo. And you want to lower this because you don't want it to be too high and cook too fast. And then you want to add all the seasonings I coated. Some parsley, some garlic powder, some black pepper, some oregano, and the onion pepper. Okay. Now, we're going to grab a spoon and we're going to stir that around. Let it get nice and seasoned. Let's take a look. Okay, good. Gotta move you guys around. Okay. And now that it's nice and browned a little bit, we're going to add our beans. With juice and all. You don't want to remove the juice. Make sure you get all that beans out. So you want to let the beans and the seasonings and the veggies all cook together in here. So let's look at it. And then we're going to add some of the tomato sauce. For a little while the meat is looking like it's getting pretty brown, so we're going to check that. So our meat is like pretty much nice and cooked, so I'm going to add it to the bowl with the onion. You guys definitely want to make sure that you drain out your meat because okay, so I've added the meat to the bowl, and now I'm going to add the rice. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of this cheese, the Italian cheese I told you guys about, to the bowl. A nice amount because we like it to be cheesy because that adds a great flavor. And we're going to grab some of the Worcestershire sauce I was talking about. A little bit. Don't want to get crazy because it adds a nice flavor to the meat. So we'll add some of that. And then we're going to mix it all up. The meat, the rice, the cheese, and the veggies. All in a nice big bowl. Okay, so I took the bean sauce off of the stove, and I'm going to add half into my mixture because you want to save the other half to top off the peppers before. These peppers, you want to fill, I don't know if you guys can see, like a nice amount.
Move that cup. Cup's in the way.
Can you guys see? Stuff like nice.
That cup is right.
Okay. So let's see how it looks. Do you think I fill it? I don't want to fill it too much because I want to put a little bit of sauce right on top. I'm going to fill them with some bean sauce before. So they're in the oven. You can see them. There's a bunch of sauce everywhere and they're nice and cooking. And we're going to leave them for about an hour at 350. So it's been about half an hour and I want to just take them out and I'm going to put some more sauce and I want to add some cheese. Ooh, they're looking real good. So. So you see there's some sauce here, some sauce here. I'm going to add the cheese and then I'm going to add some more sauce. So. Because you want it to be nice and cheesy as well as have a good amount of sauce. So we're going to add cheese and some more topping. So they're going to go right back in the oven for another half an hour. So we're about to take out the yummy peppers. It's been an hour, so let's see what they look like. No.
Huh?
No.
Maybe using a printer?
Oh, okay.
No? It's on. I'm not turning it on.
Ooh la la. They're looking real good. You can tell they're ready because the peppers are nice and cooked and soft. So we're gonna chow down. So let's try it. Just so you guys know, this is my first time ever making stuffed peppers. So let's see how it came out. Oh my God, this looks so good. So I'm gonna cut the pepper up so I can get a nice taste of that. It's so hot though.
You definitely have to let it cool off.
Probably let it cool off. But I know you guys want to see how it tastes, so I gotta give you the results. Oh my God. This is so worth it. Follow the recipe. Enjoy. Ciao, ciao, ciao.